Hi everyone and welcome to our deep dive into the latest developments in India, the US trade relations. I'm Agnelorajesh and today we are going to unpack the escalating tariff tensions, explore what's at stake and understand how India can leverage this challenge for long-term growth. So let us get started. The first point that I would like to make is to understand what's going on. So let's set the scene. In April 2025, the US introduced a general 10% tariff on all imports, followed by a 26% reciprocal tariff on most of the Indian goods. By August 1st, Donald Trump further increased the tariffs, announcing a sweeping 25% levy on Indian goods. And then on August 6th, the US announced an additional 25% punishment tariff, citing India's continued purchase of Russian oil, bringing the total tariff to 50%, which will be effective from August 27, 2025. So what is the immediate reactions and how does it impact the stakeholders? Friends, India responded strongly, labeling the move as unfair and launching diplomatic protests and affirming that it would never compromise on the interests of farmers and strategic sectors. And meanwhile, US lawmakers call the tariff increase a tariff tantrum that could unravel decades of diplomacy. India's exporters, especially in textiles, jewelry, auto components, and pharmaceuticals, are alarmed. The tariffs could slash exports in some categories by 50 to 70%. Economic forecasts are also sobering. Moody's warns that if tariffs reach 50%, India's GDP growth could slow down by about 30 basis points to around 6%. Morgan Stanley outlines potentially similar damage over the next 12 months. Now that's glaring into our faces. So it's a strategic pivot on how India can benefit. So now here's where things shift from reactive to proactive. In fact, former Niti Aayog CEO Amitabh Kant sees this moment as India's once-in-a-generation Agnipath moment, a chance to build resilience through bold structural reforms. India has some inherent strengths to lean on. Pharmaceuticals remain largely exempt from tariffs, protecting $24 billion in exports. The strong domestic demand and a buoyant services sector can help to absorb these international shocks, and a growing push to diversity markets, especially within BRICS or newer trade corridors, can reduce dependence on any single market. So a call to action for all of us in India is on what does this mean? Friends, yes, the tariffs are a serious setback. And yes, they threaten jobs and exports in key sectors, but yet India also stands at crossroads. The current adversity is a chance to strengthen trade policy, enhance domestic production, and accelerate global outreach. If we reframe this as transformation in the making, not breakdown in progress, that will set a powerful narrative, not just for India, but for emerging economies everywhere in the world. So friends, thank you for watching this video, and if you found this useful, hit the like button, share it with friends, and subscribe for more insights into global trade dynamics. So until the next time, stay informed, stay empowered, and stay connected. This is Agnelorajesh. Bye for now.